Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I've got my 3/4 update for the products I want to finish in 2018. I've got my list here so I won't forget about any of the products that I wanted to work on this year, and I've got all the products that I've still got left for this year lying next to me so I can show you my progress or non-progress on them. So let's jump right into it. So I've got my bronzers, and that's an interesting category this year because I finished off one, which was my LA Colors Dual Blusher in Dark Side. But then I've got two more bronzers that I wanted to work on, and basically I've decided they're actually not bronzers but highlighters. So I've been putting too many highlighters in my project this year. So the bronzer slash highlighter that I'm working on at the moment is this one right here. It's the Snow Bunny bronzer. I don't have too much progress yet. I feel like I can start to see a teeny tiny bit of a dip starting to form over here, but yeah, that's about it. And then same thing for this bronzer, just those shiny types of bronzers. I don't really use them because I normally only use my bronzer to contour, so yeah. So I still need to kind of figure out how to work with these, and this one basically is a similar one. Like, it's very shimmery and shiny, so I wouldn't really use this one except for like using it as a blush highlighter type color, which just doesn't really fit in with everything else that I want to work on. So I haven't really used this one this year, so that one is going to be one that's probably going to be rolling over to next year without any proper progress this year. Then moving on to my highlighters. So I have two highlighters in here. One of them was the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, which I finished off the first quarter of this year, and now I also finished off my Catrice highlighter in Fairy Dust. So those were the two highlighters that I was working on, which means that now I can actually work on those bronzers that are kind of highlighters as well. But yeah, because I still needed to work on this one and wanted to finish this one off first, those bronzers were kind of taking a little bit longer to finish off. So yeah, that one is done and I'm happy. Let's see, I finished off one powder this year, by the way, which was my Autograph Pressed Powder in Translucent, which I did like during the first half of the year, and then we're going to cream shadows. So I've wanted to work on 3 cream shadows, to kind of how you want to look at it. I had the light green and the dark green side on this pencil that I haven't really worked on yet this year, and then I had my Calvin Klein that I started working on the beginning of this year and I still haven't finished, but it's getting really close now. As you can see, there's only like kind of a thin layer, well, not completely thin, but there's only a layer against the top there anymore, and that's all I've still got to work on. So I'm really hoping I can finish this off before the end of the year and maybe even get a chance to start working on those pencils, although I don't really feel like I'm gonna finish either side of them before the end of the year. But at least that's one cream shadow done. So then the eyeshadow quad that I wanted to work on this year was the Lancome quad. I finished off the purple color in here, but the black is just not going to be done this year. I've told you guys before, I've still got a black in my Panda palette, and that always gets the priority over these types of shadows. So yeah, it's still going to be here. Then the pigment that I wanted to work on this year was my Zuva pigment in Canela. I did have this in my Finish 5 by Fall project, so if you want to see the progress that I made on it, I'll make sure to link it up here, I think. Yeah, so there still is plenty of product in here, and I'm definitely going to finish this one by the end of the year, but I've made some progress on it, so that's good. Like I said in the finale, I think, of my Finish 5 by Fall, I realized that it's easier to work with a pigment when there is this little sifter at the top, and that actually made it possible for me to make some progress on this one without like having too much trouble using it, which was a good discovery. Yeah, but this one is not going to be done because, again, I'm just too focused on all the shadows in my Panda palette at the moment. Let's see, where do we go next? Well, my eyeshadow palette itself. Just quickly gotta show you guys a little sneak peek because my Panda palette is only going up next week. This is where I am. Quite a bit of pan on almost all the colors. Quite a bit of pan altogether, so pretty happy about that, although I don't think I'm going to be finishing off all the shadows by the end of the year because there still is plenty to work through. But anyway, I'm still happy with the progress that I've been making because it is a pretty big palette. So yeah, that's that one. I had one eye primer that I wanted to finish off, which I did. like towards the halfway point of the year as well, which was my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And then I had 3 mascaras that I wanted to finish off because those were the only 3 mascaras I had in my collection at the time. I finished off 2 during the first half of the year, and I've still got 1 that I'm working on at the moment. Normally I do about 3 months with 1 mascara, but this one still is like good enough for me to want to work on it for maybe another couple of weeks and then throw it out. So that one is definitely going to be done by the end of the year. I'm not going to be using that for another 3 months for sure. Okay, next we've got lipsticks, and I had 9 that I wanted to finish off this year, and so far I finished 3. And I finished 0 over the last, well, half year basically, because I've been working on multiple things and I haven't really completely followed through on finishing one up. So the one that I've made the most progress on, is it this one? No, it's this one, was my B52. This was a full-size lipstick when we started the year, and I've got this much left. So like we're getting there, we're getting towards the end of the lipstick, but still we've got some work to do on that one, but I'm pretty sure I can finish this one off by the end of the year. Another one that I'm hoping to have done before then is my Christy lipstick by NYX as well. I've still got about half of that one left, as you can see here. And I'm trying to probably mix this in with the reds that I'm working on as well, to make the reds a little bit lighter and to make this one a little less Barbie. So that works out well together. Another one that I'm working on at the moment as well is this Rimmel sample that I got through an order somewhere, like as an extra. And this one I've still got most of it left, but I've realized that I really like this one. I was wearing this in a previous video that I filmed about a week or 2 weeks ago, and you guys like this on me as well, so that's always nice to hear. So yeah, I'm hoping I can finish this one by the end of the year. 3 months, but it's a very bright red lipstick, so I don't know how well we're gonna do on this one. I'm wearing it pretty much once a day. I put it on in the morning before I go to work, and then I bring something else for during the day, because this one needs quite a bit of precision to apply it, and I don't always have the time to do that during my working day. But yeah, I really like this actually. So yeah, those are the 3 that I'm working on at the moment, and I'm hoping to finish off by the end of the year. But then I've got these 3 as well. This Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Lip Stain, don't think I will be finishing off this year, just because I've got some other lip glosses that I want to work through as well, and I think those are going to have my focus like in combination with those lipsticks that I'm working on, so I don't think I'm going to get to this one. Same goes for this Cedo lipstick, which is kind of a brownish color by NYX, a little bit metallic as well. I'm kind of curious about that one, what that's gonna look like on me again. And then I also had my Catrice lipstick in a lovely rose, which is a nice pink. I would love to use this one a little bit towards the end of the year as well, but I don't know, like I want to focus on these other ones more. And if I feel like a nice kind of brighter, warmer pink, I might gravitate towards this one, like just a couple of times. Okay, that were my lipsticks. Definitely not gonna hit my goal on that one, but well, what can you do? Then I had my tinted lip balms, and I finished off the Ico Fat Balm in Raspberry towards like the half point of the year, a little bit before that as well. And I had my Sleek Pout Polish that I still wanted to work on as well. Well, there is still plenty left in here. I've made some progress on it. I think you can kind of see a little bit of a dip there in the middle. But yeah, this one is not going to be done because there is like 10 grams of product in here, which is crazy. But yeah, I do like it actually. It's a lot sheerer than I expected, so I think I can actually use this quite easily once I really decide to start working on it. But I've just got some other things that I'm focusing on at the moment, so don't see that one being done by the end of the year either. Then of course we've got lip glosses as well. Also there I wanted to finish off 9, but here I'm actually doing quite well, and I finished off 6 so far. This last year I also finished up the Labello Natural Volume Lip Gloss, and just last week I finished off my Yves Rocher Watercolor Effect Gloss. And at the moment I've still got 3 left. This one I'm not too sure what I'm going to be finishing. I think I've decided it works kind of in combination with some lipsticks. I wouldn't really wear this one on its own. But yeah, I'm kind of testing it at the moment just to make sure I actually want to work through this one. But the main ones that I'm focusing on are these 2. This is my Catrice lip gloss in, what was it again? Looking Sun-Kissed. And I'm about halfway on this one. The marking was here. I'm a little bit below that at this point. So this one I'm wearing in combination with my red lipsticks as well. So I think that is gonna be fine. And then this one is my more neutral option in case I wanna like wear something more neutral, but it's pretty big. As you might know, this is the NYX Mega Shine lip gloss in, what was it again? Sweetheart. And if anything, I'm gonna try and finish this one off as kind of my neutral thing to be wearing in combination with all the like dark reds and pinks and things that I've still got going on. So yeah, this one, let's see how I'm gonna do that. I don't really know about this one yet. I'm gonna try. Let's see, then I had my lip lacquer. Like, I would love to finish this one off as well, but same thing here. Like those like liquid lipsticks type of products, they just take forever to finish up. I do love the color. I'm wearing this one right now actually. As you can see, it's a little bit more to the pinkish side, but on me it's still very wearable and somewhat neutral, I guess. So I do really like wearing this one, but I've still got quite a way to go. So yeah, let's see how we're gonna do on that one. Would be great if I could finish it off by the end of the year, but don't really see that happening, to be honest. Anyway, then we're going on to lip balms. I've already finished off 2 out of the 3 that I wanted to finish off, and both of those I finished off in the first quarter. And then I started working on this one. And this is my The Body Shop Lip Butter in Shea. I am definitely getting really close on this one right now. There still is, well, you can see the pen like here, and there still is quite a bit of product left in here, but I'm pretty sure I can finish this one off before the end of the year. So that is positive. I'm happy about that. That will mean that I will at least finish all the lip balms that I wanted to finish off this year. So that is an achievement in itself to me. Then we're going to blushes. I finished off 2 blushes already, one in the first quarter, one in the second quarter. Sadly enough, I didn't finish off a blush in the third quarter because the blush that I'm focusing on at the moment is my La Vie en Rose blush in my palette here. There is a good amount of pan, as you can see, but it took me forever to hit that pan. So yeah, it's still here. There still is quite a bit of product left in here, so I'm hoping I can finish this one off by the end of the year. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so I might leave this in here until the end of the year, but if I don't finish this one off by the end of the year, I'm probably gonna depot like both of these. At least then I know there isn't too much product left in it anymore, and I can probably put them, like for example one of them in this highlighter complex that is finished now, just to not have this huge palette just for those 2 pens. But yeah, I'm making progress. And then the other one that I was kind of hoping to work on this year as well is my Milani blush in Mai Tai. I finished the Milani blush before, and that one was fairly powdery, so I was kind of hoping like, okay, if I put this one in, at least I might be able to hit pan on it once I finished off the other things that I've been working on. Well, I don't think I'm gonna get to work on this one. I thought it would be a good one for winter because it's a little bit like darker, and I kind of like wearing darker colors in the winter time. But yeah, we'll see. I think I'm gonna be working on La Vie en Rose for the rest of the year, so don't really expect to even hit pan on this one by the end of the year. But you never know. Let's see, what else do we have? Well, we have one concealer that I wanted to finish off this year, which was the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, which I did during the first quarter already. And then I've had one foundation I wanted to finish off, which was the Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation. I did that like towards the, during the second quarter. And yeah, those were the only concealers that I had at the time and the only foundation that I had at the time. So there wasn't really too much more I could put on my list because I didn't know what I was gonna buy yet. I think I'm gonna probably finish off one more concealer, and I still don't have another foundation. I didn't buy any foundations over the last 3 months. And it's working okay for me, so why would I go and buy something that I can clearly do without as well? But yeah, that is it. So just to give you guys a quick summary of how many products I finished. This quarter I finished 4 more products, which is pretty bad. Or bad. I don't want to call it bad because like it's not a bad thing not finishing makeup. It means it's lasting long, which is good. But yeah, 4 products is not a lot. I've got some products that I think I can still finish by the end of the year, but also quite a bit of products that I don't really see that happening on. So yeah, So I wanted to finish off 46 products this year, and at the moment I'm exactly at 50% of that, which is 23. Yeah. That is not amazing, but we're doing it. We're working through the products, and I have finished off some products that of course were not on that list, so it's not like I only finished off 23 products in this whole year. But yeah, I don't know. I'm making progress, that's what counts, and I'm working through my stuff. And my collection is getting towards a nice size at the moment. I still think I have way too many blushes, but all the other stuff I'm kind of okay with at the moment. So yeah, that is what we were working towards, and kind of where I'm slowly but surely getting towards. So that is pretty good. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, even though like the progress is not too exciting. I'm hoping to have a little bit more exciting news for you by the end of the year. So thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.